Good morning, studio students. Today we have a guest who was here as a student 3 years ago, and today he is going to share his experience with us. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Firstly, thank you, Danny, for having me here. My name is Jihad Diab. I'm Lebanese, holding a master's degree in management. I have been in Dubai since 2004. At the moment, I'm the head of consumer insight and market intelligence at Nestle Middle East. If I want to describe myself in one sentence, everything I do is found on and driven by values and passion.
You probably should be the youngest with that position in the office. What was the starting point of your career and how?
Actually, I'm not the youngest. And I'm a strong believer that age is not a benchmark. Attitudes is a benchmark. You can be 58 years old or even 18 years old with same attitudes and motivations, driven by determination, passion for win. And there are some good examples in the world. For example, Mark Zuckerberg, who created Facebook when he was a student at the college, and he was the CEO at 23 years old. Answering the second part of your question, I have started my career when I was 18 years old with a clear goal to excel and win in everything I do, and to learn from each stage of my life, and accordingly to improve. Starting as a waiter in Lebanon, being a cabin crew at Emirates Airline, moving to consultancy, communication manager, senior research executive, and landing in my current position at Nestle Middle East.
I can see that you have started in an early stage of your life, which is the study time and the diversity of your jobs during this journey. Have you ever felt hopeless or disappointed?
It is an excellent question. What keeps me going on, and this is something that everyone knows about me, my positive mental attitude. I don't see any block other than the block that you built for yourself in your own mind. It's very important to understand motivation. This is what always keeps me motivated, keeping in my mind I'm the only one who set his own goals and own limits. Yes, and definitely I take the help of others who have knowledge and experience more than me. I have failed several times in my life, but I never gave up, and I will never give up. Always, I try to understand the reason behind it, why I failed, and try to improve accordingly. The story or the message that I want to send, put a clear goal, work hard to achieve it, and if you fail, never give up, and turn each failure to opportunity, to success. And there are some good examples from the world. Steve Jobs, who was removed from the company that he started at 30 years old. Einstein, he wasn't able to speak until he was almost 4 years old. Michael Jordan, he was fired from his high school basketball team, and many other examples. It's
actually very interesting to see how you started from the beginning, and in a very short period of time, you achieved these goals and you never give up. And I'm sure you can give some valuable tips and advices for students at Canadian University of Dubai who are going to graduate either this year or next year and are willing to get a good job. A very common question that is when to apply for jobs, because someone says, oh, we have to wait till we get a degree, or shall we start before in order to search the companies?
I'm not the expert to answer this question, but from my experience, I think it is 1 month or 2 months before your graduation. I want to give 2 advices. First advice, to do what you love to do. Put a clear goal, work hard to achieve it, and never get bored or tired. And be assured, if you define a clear goal in your life, life will take care of you. Second advice, it is to avoid the biggest mistake by memorizing the book. If you want to succeed in your life, you need to understand the message behind the book, the underlying message that will help you apply your academic knowledge to the real world. The book helps you how to think and not what to think. You should apply your knowledge on a daily basis. And if they don't make sense, challenge them, refine them, change them if needed. They should make sense. And this reminds me of a great leader we have at Nestle Middle East, our CEO, Mr. Yves Mangard, who inspire us in such unpredictable market, Middle East, which you don't know what tomorrow is hiding for you. He inspired us to turn the business unusual to usual and the uncertainty to certainty. He inspired us to stir and not to surf the wave. And this is why we are the leaders in most of our categories.
How important it is to have a qualified degree from the university in order to get a job in a multinational company such as Nestle?
I know that there are people who are successful though they don't have enough education. These are exceptional. I believe having a degree from a well-known university such as the Canadian University of Dubai, it is very important because it provides you the exposure to different domains where you can choose the domain you love, and when you love something, you excel. It provides you the exposure to global standards, which are needed in if you want to join a multinational company. It builds your personality in a professional and disciplined manner. And while I was entering the studio, I have seen the diversity of nationalities and cultures. The way the students are treating each other, respecting each other. This is by itself is an excellent experience that will shape your personality for the future and prepare you for the work environment in such a globalization.
What are the keys to succeed in an interview?
3 things. First thing, do your homework. Prepare, prepare, and prepare before any interview. 2, be yourself. Believe in yourself, in your capabilities. Believe that you will get this job. You are ready to get that job. Go with a positive attitude that you will get that job. Show full ownership, passion for win, determination, commitment, and desire to excel. And always remember, these are the key attributes for any successful person in the world. If you belong to these attributes, the companies will look after you. Third advice is to believe in the cause of the company. For example, for us at Nestle Middle East, our cause is good food, good life. A people-inspired company that enhances the quality of life for a better well-being. You should believe and belong in this cause. For example, every morning I go to work motivated and excited being at Nestle because I feel and I believe that I will contribute to the well-being. So believe and belong in the cause.
Any more tips or advice for students in Canadian University of Dubai before we close the interview?
This reminds me when I was a student. I know students are always excited and full of energy. I give them small advice. Do not do anything that embarrass yourself, your family, your friends, your university, and your organization. You are the future. Enter tomorrow the work environment as a winners, and you will be heroes. As a leaders, and you will create leaders.
Thank you again, Mr. Jihad. On behalf of Canadian University of Dubai, we wish you best of luck in your career and hope to see you again.
Thank you for your time and good luck in your journey.